Yo, 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 what it is, what it do, man. It's your main man, Shotta Pound, aka Go Movello. Why? I'm back up in this thing, man. Coming back. This here was a long awaited live. I ain't been on here in a minute, so I know y'all been like, man, he ain't even been on this thing in a minute. Where he at or whatever. I be working, I be grinding, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really have time to just stay on social media like that. I'm gonna try to put in more time for us doing these lives on this here stream yard, you know what I'm saying, than I'm doing right now. But as of right now, hey yo, what's good? What's good, man? Welcome to the live. I appreciate you coming in. Uh, but yeah, my thing is I'm trying to grind and get my stacks up. I gotta try to right now what I'm finna try to do is come up in this live on my tablet. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on in the thing in the industry, right? I say in the thing. It's a lot of stuff going on in the industry, you know what I'm saying? And what made me come on here today, what made me come on here today is that I had seen this story break of a young thug, you know what I'm saying, with the audio, him sitting talking to the prosecutors and stuff, man. And you got people that say that it ain't snitching. When you sit down with the DA, or you sit down with the prosecutor in any form of fashion, right? And you bring other people's name into a criminal case, and you speaking of criminal, what I'm saying, aspects, that's snitching. You know what I'm saying? Uh, because what you doing, you giving the police information that could potentially get a person locked up, and these people that you actually dealt with. So it fit the whole narrative of snitching. You know what I'm saying? But me, it don't even matter because snitching is glorified these days. Everybody snitching. Everybody in thug camp snitched. They said something. Some of them said stuff lighter than what Thug said, and they still got the backlash. From them actually saying what they said. So snitching this day and age, it don't have nothing to do with you snitching or whether you're a stand-up guy. It has something to do with who you are and is you likable. Do people like you more than they like the next man? You know what I'm saying? Or the next person. I'll put it like that. You know, you had bro that came out and he said that they were trying to put the the flamboyant jacket. I put it like that. They tried to put the flamboyant jacket on Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen him in the dress, I automatically thought, what I'm saying, that that was kind of funny. You know, so I had visions of, what I'm saying, who he could potentially really be. I put it like, I'm trying to keep it PG, because I'm gonna use this here for other outlets too. So I don't want them to block it. So I'm trying to keep it PG. So I kind of figured he was that way when I seen that. But what really did it for me, I was on one of my lives, and it's a lot of people that's been following me since I've been home from prison, right? They've been following me, and they know that I used to do lives and stuff. We used to be on Tag, we used to be on Black People Meet, and a lot of people look at them sites like, oh, them dating sites. What you doing on there trying to get a date? Nope, they got live streaming on there, and there's a lot of people mix and mingle, man, through live stream alone. You know, it's not the same as it was before COVID. So it's an entertainment thing now. It's just like TikTok or Facebook or whatever. You can go live and you just talk to people. So anyway, right? I had a stripper from Atlanta that actually came into my live, and she basically was everybody's in there. The live is packed, so it's a lot of people in there. And this is my live. She come in, and she was a good friend of mine, right? We had all type of stuff that we were trying to do for us unit on the live to bring excitement to the live and all that, right? So she basically was telling us about her freaky tales with celebrities that she used to deal with. And she was saying some stuff about a couple of people, man. And one thing that killed me right now is that you got a lot of dudes out that love for a woman to lick their ass. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me, you know. And I told her straight up, I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of funny right there. You know what I'm saying? And so I be asking dudes the question like, bro, what position you was in when when you decided to let her do that, right? So he could see exactly what's going on here. I can't see no man allowing that to happen without him being that way. So when I heard that Young Thug allowed that to happen, boom, I was like, oh yeah, he that way. So it jumping out right now, it ain't nothing different. And then he just put a post out hollering about, oh yeah, all of them was indulging in that type of act. You know what I'm saying? He said every last one of them, all of them that was in that circle was indulging in that type of act. So I I'm like the whole industry is basically turning to that route. It's all about how much is you liked. That's what it's about. It ain't about whether you gay. It ain't about whether you a snitch. It ain't about none of that. It's how many people like you. You got people that are set up in the shadows, man, and won't say nothing. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He did it for this reason. He did it for that reason. Snitching is snitching. You know what I'm saying? Gay is gay. You know? You got people that try to put terminologies on it and stuff and try to say that, oh, such and such is bisexual. There is no such thing as a bisexual because the word itself is an oxymoron. You know what I'm saying? You was created with a certain sex organ. So, you know, the thing is, it's an oxymoron. So you can only be one or the other. But that's neither here nor there. Charleston White, he get on and he was going at Woody, cause Woody ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting hit on this motorcycle. He got his face all cut up, and he doing a video talking about, oh God, you know what I'm saying, you know, God is in my corner and all this stuff. So boom, Charles White going in on the boy, hollering about, man, you talking about God now. You got on the stand and you testified under oath, you know what I'm saying? You know, you had to put your hand on the Bible, which means you lied, you know what I'm saying, under oath, under God's name. So with that, Charles White basically he started going in on Young Thug too, and was talking about how, you know, all these cats out here, they hero that they'd have been rooting for to get out of prison. Oh, Young Thug, real gangster. Young Thug this. It's solid. Gunner's a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Rollo this and all that. You know what I'm saying? Everything that they saying now is turning around to where people is actually seeing that the man that was at the top, he's actually a snitch. So what do this turn to? You know? Everybody snitches these days. This shit shouldn't even surprise y'all. The next celebrity that come out snitching and stuff, y'all shouldn't. It shouldn't even be in the news. It shouldn't even be broadcast because that's what they do these days. They glorify snitches. You know what I'm saying? And they glorify homosexuality. You know, so it shouldn't surprise nobody that this stuff is it broadcast as big as it is. You know what I'm saying? I just tell the people, I just tell people this day and age, man. I be like, man, if you still in the streets, you still doing illegal activity and all of that, just know that it's somebody that's close to you, and you might be that same person that's gonna snitch. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. So if you in that game, don't be mad that a person snitch. Just mark that up as part of the game. You know what I'm saying? You do your time, you come back out. You know what I'm saying? You can rethink the way you thinking, or either you can still hang with the same snitches that got you and see if you can get them. But that's what this world is all about right now, you know. But I was also on this social media, and I ran across this. OnlyFans content creator, and people was at her saying that she was trying to hide the fact that she had herpes, right? And she basically told them on screen, like she told the whole world she had herpes. And she told the whole world how she contracted herpes, because basically she contracted herpes on one of her contents. You know, I tell people that, bro, y'all out here thinking that these sexually transmitted diseases is gone. Man, this stuff is still pushing. And you got a whole lot of people that don't say nothing about their sexually transmitted disease, and they'll sleep with you and pass it on and act like they didn't even know nothing about it. And if it don't flare up or you don't get no symptoms right away, depending on how many people you having sex with, that's how many people you done passed it to, just that quick. So uh I don't know what the world coming to, man, but it seemed like it's gonna be a pandemic that's gonna hit, that's worse than corona, and it's gonna wipe out a whole lot of people. And it's gonna be the way the media is pushing uh sexual acts and stuff in the music. It's gonna be sex that's gonna take a lot of people out the game. It's gonna be sex that take a whole lot of these people out the game. That's why I get in a relationship. I gotta take a woman down, you know, say, hey, say, babe, say, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you go down here with me? You know what I'm saying? We finna go get checked out. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see my results and make sure, you know what I'm saying, you good with that. You know what I'm saying? Go get checked out, man. Let people know what you got. When you get that paperwork, you see motherfuckers clean. You know what I'm saying? Then you know that you got you a clean person. Unless she end up leaving or he end up leaving and they come back and they bring something to you. But right now, you know you're dealing with somebody clean. So it's wild, man. But the media is constantly pushing this and glorifying this stuff. And you got these little kids, man. I just seen stuff all over social media when you got little kids, little girls, man, like 8 years old, twerking, and you got this grown ass man got them looking at her ass shake. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the world coming to. Then even on top of that, you got these celebrities that's hollering about, oh, I'm not a role model to your kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a role model to your kids. This what a role model is a person that has people wanting to be them, want to emulate them, want to follow them, love the way you dress. They love your knowledge of mind. You could be a role model to a grown person. It ain't got to be just kids. You know what I'm saying? A role model is a role model. A person that's paving the way for other people to look at and inspire to be like. You know what I'm saying? Or to go. That's a role model. So once a person become a celebrity, their celebrity status automatically put them in a role of a role model. You know, whether you want to be or not, it's either for you a role model for positivity or you a role model for negativity. One of the two. But you're gonna be a role model in one of the two. Once you reach a certain status, that's what it is. You know, and people don't want to own that because they don't want to own up to the destruction that they cause in their own community. That's basically what it boiled down to. I don't want to own up to the destruction that I caused my community. So I'm not gonna own up to me being a role model to those kids. The kids is the ones that's majority buying your music, talking about popping pills and all the sexual explicit stuff. Those a lot of the majority of the people that buy that stuff be kids, youngsters. So how you not a role model? People that's grown is not really listening to that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So how you a role model? I mean, how you not a role model? You can't be nothing but a role model when you is influencing kids to be a certain way. So, but yeah, that tripped me out when you hit these little young girls, man. They on there twerking, and then you got the dudes behind them and they grinding on them and stuff. And man, it's wild. It's wild what the world is turning into. You know, snitching is glorified. You know, homosexuality is the norm, and it's Sodom and Gomorrah when it come down to sex. You know, free for all. Sex is the easiest thing to get these days. You can just this day and age, man. You can basically, me as a man, can go to a woman and just be like, man, hey, man, you look good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for no girlfriend right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for a good time. You mind if I could take you out? That's simple. You know what I'm saying? You finna have sex. You finna have sex. Unless that woman don't see nothing in you that she wanna do that with, she'll turn you down. But if she look at you and you got something going about yourself or whatever, that's how easy it is to have sex these days. You ain't even gotta treat a woman or date a woman to get to know a woman no more. You can just come straight up and you just let them know, man, I'm just trying to kick it. I ain't looking for no relationship or nothing. And a lot of these women, they looking for the same thing that you looking for. Don't get me wrong. This day and age, it's all right, you know what I'm saying, to be open. Unless ain't nobody lying to each other. Whatever you do, didn't nobody lie to each other. He didn't lie to you, you didn't lie to him. Y'all knew that it was a consensual situation, you know what I'm saying? One night stand, whatever it was. Y'all did that, this over with. So that's the good thing about it. But it's just what I'm speaking of is how easy it is right now. For the just, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying, man, you find a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for no girlfriend or nothing, man. I just like what I see, man. I wanted to see if I could take you out. Simple as that. You know? You got polygamy. You know what I'm saying? Polygamy could be a good thing though. You know? Polygamy could be a good thing. And me, I'm not opposed to it. You know? I'm not opposed to it. But the thing about polygamy, when you're trying to get into that type of relationship, it got to be more of a business aspect. You know, you got a lot of people that just get into those relationships and they fail because they want sex from multiple women. You know, or I done seen polygamy on the other end too, where it's a woman with multiple men. But it got to be more than the sex. It got to be a business environment. You got to bring a business environment to it, to where everybody is profiting and bringing it back to the house. And you can come up with a business, and you can have each one of your wives or each one of your girlfriends, uh, or if you're a woman, each one of your boyfriends, or if you if you go that type of way, you know what I'm saying, each one of your mates to be a part of your business that you pushing. It'll save you money and everything coming back to the household. That's what I'm saying. Create a business. Okay. I'm the head honcho. I'm the founder, you know, CEO. She's the financial organizer. She's the production manager. She's the, you know, everybody working together for one common goal, and we all in family together. So that's the plus behind it. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole plus behind it. But if a person is in a polygamy relationship, um, and they not beneficial. It was one woman that I met. She was in a polygamy relationship, and she was on Section 8. She was getting government. I'm like, how the hell you in a polygamy relationship and you doing bad for yourself? You doing bad for yourself. I don't understand. I would not be in a polygamy relationship, right? With women that I can't advance with. I would not be in a polygamy relationship and have multiple women in my house that I can't advance and grow with. They don't have no. We ain't doing that. The first thing come is the union in the building of the structure. We got to build a structure, a unit to what we stand on. That's the first and foremost thing. We got to make each other lives easy is the second thing. Coming together with the unity. Even though these work hand in hand, they separate. Building the growth and the unity and the structure is first, you know, and making each other lives easy is the second. To be honest, I ain't love don't even really play a picture. If we love each other, that's a plus. Long as we understand and respect each other, you know what I'm saying? And we know we come together for a common goal. Like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? We come together, all the pieces come together and it's aligning. You know, I don't care about no love. You ain't gotta love me, you know. And sex is at the bottom of the bottom. I wouldn't even be. I'd be in a relationship, and she can have her boyfriend on the outside, long as we got this organization and stuff running. You know what I'm saying? We good. I ain't with it for sex. I'm good. I'm with it for the benefit in the business. I'm beneficial to you just like you beneficial to me. That's what I'm talking about. And so I don't. Other than that, I don't see no polygamy relationship. I don't understand a polygamy relationship unless you're doing it that way. But yeah, man, the industry is wild, bro. They they've been talking about the little secret code for us, the industry, for a long time. And we should have all knew that if you didn't know Young Thug was like that when he made that statement, oh yeah, all of us was what I'm saying, doing it. When he made that statement, that reflected all the way back when he first came out and he was dealing with Cash Money. And you already know about Birdman and Weezy and all this and the rumors that was going around with that. You know what I'm saying? And then you're looking at Lil Baby and all the people. I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. You know? I'm just putting out the media, homie. I probably get some people come up in here and be like, oh yeah, this. Oh, BG, what's good? Mark, what's happening? Yeah, I know it's hard to keep up with multiple women. You sure right about that. You sure right about that. That's why, as a man, if you like that type of stuff, you got to go ahead and open up that platform. You got to go ahead and open up that platform and build the structure so that when they come in, they align with the structure. You know, they align with the structure. You don't just pull people. You don't just pull people into your environment, home. And that's what fall with a lot of people. They pull people into the environment instead of understanding who they pulling into the environment. If and one of these women don't align with the order that I already set forth, why would I pull her in? I set this structure already. I created the businesses. I got the whole shit put together, and I'm bringing them in. They don't have to work or nothing. All they have to do is be a partnership to this business that I already created. This here is what keep the money coming into us. It save us money and it keep money coming into us. It keep growing. It keep building. Yeah, BG, man. I'm glad to see you home, buddy. I'm glad to see you home. But yeah, hey, I'm gonna tell you something else too. I don't know if y'all been watching my videos, my content and stuff. I've been putting out posts, just regular videos. I ain't been going live, but I still been putting out videos and stuff. I had one video where I cook lobster, and then another video where I'm talking about some stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Oh, you been keeping up on what's been getting put down? You been keeping up, BG? Yeah, man. Y'all go back through them videos, man. Check out them videos. Look at them videos. You know, I ain't been coming on here too much. I'm gonna start trying to come on here a little bit more. But you know, yeah, it's a lot of stuff starting to go down and stuff. And there's a lot of inside stuff that's happening that ain't being said or being spoke about. Oh, you already know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, check out them videos. Check out them videos, not the live, not the shorts. Check out the videos. You know what I'm saying? Them videos to put y'all up on some inside stuff that's going on. And while I'm on here, I got this dude that I was locked up with. Uh, I was in Arkansas with this dude. We did a short period of time, but that short period of time we made a whole lot of money. We made a whole lot of money and everything. And what I'm finna do, I'm finna get behind his story. I want to push this story because it's a lot of these cats that people glorify and that people speak of. They speak of because they already got names. They hear people rapping about them in music and all that. But the people that I'm finna start pushing, they ain't never hear nobody rap about them because they from a small town. And just because they from a small town, that don't mean they small town wasn't holding it down like a big city. You feel me? So that's what this dude did. This dude got a story, man, that's worth telling and worth listening to, you know. But I still gotta piece everything together because I don't want nothing incriminating to come out. I don't want nothing. I don't want him to say nothing. You know, what I'm saying that'll bring light onto him. If he served time for some stuff, cool. Let's talk about what you served time for. We can talk about your case or whatever, but we ain't gonna get into detail because he's still fighting his case. He done already been locked up for a good piece of time, you know. And I ran into him. I ran into him in like the early 2000s, and he's still booked. He got life. So that's what I'm finna try to do. I'm finna start trying to shed light on some of these little cats, man, in different areas, you know, that people ain't never heard of but got a hell of a story. Uh I'm finna start reaching out to matter of fact, I gotta get back at my dude, man. Salute to Haitian Joe, bro. I gotta get back at you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he still wanna do his story or whatever. I gotta get at my bro because he got a hell of a story too. And that was the dude that actually uh hit up Ali when he was incarcerated. So I'm trying to bring him onto the platform too, so he can, you know what I'm saying, get a few dollars, you know. Uh, I'm trying to help people eat. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to open up a lane so that people can have a platform to come and get a bag. That's all I'm trying to do. So, you know, I've been pushing this here for a long time since I've been out. I've been trying to put the pieces together, but it seemed like the pieces that I was trying to get put together, they don't want to come together. They can't see the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta start removing myself from that equation and start focusing my attentions on somebody else. You know. So, but yeah, it's still moving though. I'm gonna have some stuff going down on this thing coming up. It ain't gonna be too soon because I ain't really got time to sit down and just be on this thing like I want to. But it's gonna come soon enough, you know. Yeah, but I'm gonna make this here live here. I'm gonna make it short because I want to get on this TikTok, man. I want to go live on TikTok since it's early. I ain't been live on TikTok early in a minute, and I want to talk to some people before it get too late, and trying to see what they talking about over there, you know. So man, y'all stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We finna bring a whole lot of stuff to you. You know, uh, hopefully y'all gonna enjoy the stuff that I got. You know, if not, you know, I tried. But I'm your man, Chatta Pound, aka Guamo Vela. Man, I see y'all next time.